Wow. Oscar maybe he's doing drugs again or something. He's on some kind of drugs or something, but he's telling people that that he beat me in this fight right here.
Shane Mosley beating.
The fight that I clearly beat him in.
Some stuff about with the whole like Oscar De La Hoya thing.
I'm glad to go away from him.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
This was after I retired. I mean, within those 10 years of just losing myself, I ended up overdosing. Nobody knew. Doctors hid it. It's like I have like minions that just hide everything, right?
Oscar De La Hoya shot back at Jake. During a press meeting, Paul was called a cokehead. He was asked about the event and whether he was sober. The tension between them has grown even stronger.
Jake, tu deseo de sacudir el mundo del boxeo es admirable. Eres un verdadero gallo loco por enfrentarte al ex campeón mundial Julio César Chávez Jr., quien aguantó los 12 asaltos contra un gran campeón de Canelo Álvarez. Ambos los felicito por aceptar este reto. La pelea coestelar presentada por Golden Boy es otro enfrentamiento espectacular.
Oscar De La Hoya has asked Jake many questions. Paul's approach to the sport makes the case that many of his fights are more for fun than for real competition. He thinks Paul's tendency to set up big matches, often against strange opponents, shows that he doesn't really want to be good at sports. Jake avoids young fighters on the rise who are less well known, but still a real threat, De La Hoya says. Paul treats boxing like a show instead of a serious sport, and that he hurts the sport's ethics by putting attention getting events ahead of official athletic competitions. De La Hoya thinks that Paul doesn't follow the basic rules of the sport, which makes him think about his decision to stop competing.
If you likes this, please subscribe, Fight File, and click the bell icon for more new boxing updates.
I think Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, look, it's one of those fights where, again, the world's gonna watch. It's gonna create new eyeballs for boxing. It's gonna create a lot of news all over the world. But I stick to my message, and that is, if Jake Paul wants to take the sport serious, then he should be fighting young guys who are top 15, top 10, not heroes and legends like Mike Tyson, who are 60 years old.
Thank you, buddy. Oscar De La Hoya has said that he had personal problems after he quit, including a reported dependence on different drugs that changed his mind during this time, which De La Hoya says was very hard, followed a storied career in which he fought bravely in the ring instead of fading into obscurity. He has been candid about this chapter, admitting that the pressures of retirement can leave one vulnerable. De La Hoya's public openness has resonated with many, sparking conversations about how even celebrated athletes may experience emotional hardship and seek unhealthy coping methods.
And call it, I don't know, somebody's looking down at me and watching over me or something, because I should have been dead many times over from that's happened to me, But
what do you mean by that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, bro.
What?
I mean, I was once, this was after I retired. I mean, within those 10 years of just losing myself, I ended up overdosing. Nobody knew. Doctors hid it. It's like, I have like minions that just hide everything, right? Just if Oscar does something, hide it, out in the street, 5 a.m, just walking like a zombie, almost getting run over in the freeways, it's shit like that.
Canelo Alvarez recently stated that he is relieved to have parted ways with Oscar De La Hoya, describing De La Hoya as crazy in the context of their professional relationship. Canelo's remark reflects a view shared by some fighters that De La Hoya's behavior and management style became erratic. The Mexican star pointed out that De La Hoya's roster dwindled after their split, with only Ryan Garcia staying under his wing suggests that others distance themselves, possibly due to disagreements or disruptions. Canelo's remarks on how some boxers viewed instability in De La Hoya's operations.
Seen some stuff about with the whole like Oscar De La Hoya thing.
I'm glad to go away from him.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
We're really good friends with Dana White,
Yeah.
and he doesn't like Oscar De La Hoya too. I said.
Oscar De La Hoya has announced he's coming out of retirement to box again.
Cocaine isn't cheap.
I think nobody.
Because he's a vacuum, right?
Every time he's in problems, he don't have any fighters left. Ryan Garcia, because he signed with him. Now Ryan Garcia, I think is in a problem with him. That's why nobody wants to be with him, because he's not loyal.
When UFC President Dana White was asked about Oscar De La Hoya's controversial public comments, White responded with a jab. He teased that Oscar must have been under the influence of substances when he made them. White's critique jabbed from mixed martial arts into the ongoing scrutiny of De La Hoya's behavior. While White's remark was laced with humor, it also shows how many in combat sports doubted the reliability of De La Hoya's recent outbursts. The comment further highlights the widening talk about the former boxing champion's mental clarity.
Called you a bitch, and then he said he'll fight a real man in GSP. So do you have any comment back to Oscar De La Hoya? Because I know you haven't responded to him yet. Give me a headline, Dana. Give me a headline. Come on, man.
He's all jacked up on the yayo.
Yeah.
You little, in another pointed observation, Dana White recognized that Oscar De La Hoya was once a formidable bad boy inside the ring, a fighter with undeniable ability and charisma still. White argued that times have changed. He even went so far as to mock De La Hoya's public appearance, including a rumored fake abdominal definition. According to White, what was once a reputation for swagger has devolved into an image marred by dubious claims and overstated bravado. By juxtaposing past success with present skepticism, White illustrated the contrast between Oscar's accomplished fighting career and the question marks surrounding his current public persona during a recent conversation.
I may have missed it, but was Oscar De La Hoya included in any of the tributes tonight?
I did. Yeah, he was in the video.
Okay.
He was in the video. He's an asshole, but you can't deny what he did. I mean, the guy, you know what I mean? He's a fucking lunatic. But he was a bad boy in his day before he got his fake abs. Yeah, he used to have real abs.
Boxing legend Shane Mosley directly challenged De La Hoya's claim that he won the fight known to the public as a Sugar Shane victory. Mosley questioned Oscar's world, asking rhetorically, "What planet are you living on?" as he defended his version of the bout. The disagreement laid bare their rivalry, showing a deeper resentment over De La Hoya's challenges to Mosley's reputation. This clash shows how De La Hoya's tendency to question established boxing narratives continues to provoke pushback from fellow veterans.
Right in, let's see what's going on.
Here I am on top of the world, beating Pernell Whitaker, beating Julio Cesar Chavez, beating Hector Macho Camacho, beating Sugar Shane Mosley.
Beating Sugar Shane Mosley. I wonder where was I at when this happened? I didn't know. I didn't know that I lost the fight. I thought that I won this fight.
To the winner by unanimous decision, Sugar Shane Mosley.
So I don't know what dimension Oscar is living in. If is it planet Earth? Where are we at? Like, when did I lose this fight? I didn't know that I lost. Nobody informed me that I lost the fight. Wow. Oscar maybe he's doing drugs again or something. He's on some kind of drugs or something, but he's telling people that I lost, that he beat me in this fight right here.
Shane Mosley beating
the fight that I clearly beat him in, I thought. Let me know what you think. What did I win or lose, or what happened? Am I in another world? Are we on planet Earth? Or where are we at? Like, what's going on here? I totally don't understand what the fuck is going on. What's going on here? Well, this is clearly the first fight right here that we are fighting. I have the Rampage shorts on. This is definitely the first fight. Even if you refer to the second fight, I mean, yeah, we could say there was probably a draw or something like that, but the judges said that I won the second fight too, and I beat him in amateurs as well, so I don't know what fights he's talking about. This might have been like a long time ago when he was in his feelings or something, or when he was doing the drugs. I'm just now coming across
Floyd Mayweather recently attacked Oscar De La Hoya, the promoter. Mayweather contrasted that moment with how he would have backed Gervonta Davis, who was under Mayweather Promotions. Even in defeat, Floyd claimed he would have been there for Dave is regardless of the match's outcome to show solidarity. His comments highlighted a concept of promoter accountability and emotional presence.
He's been through a lot. He's been through a lot. So a lot of times when he vent out and say certain things on social media, I'm older, I'm wiser. I was once his age, so I don't really worry about what the media say when they want us to go against one another. Meaning, I've always told him, I came and got you from the beginning because I wanted to see you be great. I wanted to see you do great pay-per-view numbers. I wanted to see you win. And that goes for every fighter that was ever under my banner. I never got involved with fighters to make money from them. I wanted to put them in a position so they can make a lot of money. So
that's it for today's movie. Stay tuned until next.